We have got a housing crisis. Generations of people are being betrayed by this government's failure to build enough homes. Young people aren't able to move out and start their own families, while older people can't get rehoused and move into bungalows. We've got more than 3 million people on council waiting lists. Young families can't afford to buy homes as prices rise because we're not building enough houses. It's a real crisis, and one that can only be solved in one way: building far more homes than we're doing now. I want to show you how we're fighting to deal with this issue in my constituency.
These have been here for 68 years. They were born the same year that I was. And they were meant to be up for 10 to 15 years. They were made out of tarpaulin in the first place, so
Wow.
not very good. Over the years they've deteriorated, they're very cold, drafty, all this. So they're building new bungalows, we're moving piecemeal, one at a time. As the bungalows are ready, we're moving in. My husband and I cannot wait.
This new housing development here is exactly the sort of thing that we need an awful lot more of in North East Derbyshire. They're knocking down the old bungalows, the old Taran homes they're called, and they're building these brand new, beautiful, solid, warm, wind and waterproof bungalows for older people. My only thing is that I would love to see this for younger people and especially people who are just starting a family. They're the ones that are really struggling at the moment. So in the summer we knocked on your door, like we do, every Sunday we go out knocking on doors and asking people if they've got any issues they want to raise with us.
Ash showed me some photos of damp and mould.
And Kathy, one of our members,
She got another inspector to come out, and he did a proper thorough check and pulled all the drawers out in the kitchen and found damp on the floor.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
You're officially moving in on
Saturday.
Yeah. Just had brand new carpets laid.
Yeah.
When we were talking to Michelle, what came across very strongly was, she's a young woman with a very young family. She was living in housing that was really bad for her. And it was just by chance that we knocked on her door to find out what her story was. And we got her moved, as quickly as we possibly could. It was a really good news story, but I do worry about the numbers of people who don't know about contacting their MP, their local councillors, who live in equally inappropriate conditions. So we are in a place called Grassmore, which is quite a small ex-mining community, and the council is building new council houses. A lot of these houses have actually been designed around the individuals who are going to live in them. It's got a local councillor here called Betty Hill. Her and her daughter Julie, they've just been really leading the way on this. One of the really exciting things about going round and sort of meeting the people who have moved into their new homes is how it's really changed their lives. Hello, Mrs. Hill. Hi. So you've got all new units and things here.
Yes, yes.
And did you choose them yourself?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? Your sitting room.
And a bathroom.
But I've seen you've got one of those nice walk-in showers, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. The local council here has actually really had some very strong vision about how to make sure that we build the homes for the people that really need them. So these are sort of family homes, starter homes, 2 and 3 bedroom houses, and the way that the council has done it is that they've got their arm's length management organisation actually to buy the land, to build the houses, and then to rent them out. And that's a really good way of getting around the problem of building a new home and then somebody right to buys it straight away, which is always a real problem. There's no incentive for councils to build, but doing it this way, it means that it can actually still stay in the ownership effectively of the council, and they can rent it out at affordable rents, and they're making ends meet. So it just is an absolute win-win for everyone.